Hey everybody, it's Lady Led here. Today I want to share what I'm going to do with this ginger with you all. I'm going to put it in a pot. Just want to show you what I'm doing. No, I'm not a ginger expert. I love ginger. It's one of those plants that it's not only, it doesn't just give you something to eat and use in your kitchen, but it's actually a beautiful tropical plant. And one year actually I got a chance to see the flowers bloom, and it was amazing. So once I saw the flower, I was like, wow, this really is a tropical plant. And it also helped me understand a little bit more about the fact that why it needs a lot of heat. So that's why I'm just now planting. It's the end of May, and the reason I'm planting now is because my ginger is starting to sprout. So this is the sign of life that I get that tells me, hey, I'm ready to go in the dirt. This is not a plant that you just leave over the winter because it will die. It can't handle the cold in my zone. Maybe in your zone, I don't know. But now that it's got these sprouts on it, I'm gonna plant it, and I've got a pot here, so I'm gonna show you as I go. But here's my pot. And it's very deep, but I don't think it needs to be this deep. I like the width though. I'm gonna add some wet coconut coir to it. I like to pre-wet it so that for one, this soil I have right now is super dry, and I want to make sure I have enough moisture in here. So I'm gonna mix that in first, just towards the top. I'm not trying to get super deep with it. And I've got some coconut coir chunks that they had at the store because they didn't have regular coconut coir. It's more of like a mulch, so I'm probably just going to be using that on the top. Okay, so I'm not going to plant this very deep. I'm going to make sure I'm actually going to plant it sideways, only because that seems to have worked for me before. I'm not like saying that that's the only way you can plant this. I don't know if there's a real true up or down with this, but I'm just going to plant it like this and have this facing up. If I find some that don't have, like this one doesn't have a whole lot. Oh yes, it does. Never mind. Spoke too soon. If I find one that doesn't have any eyes or any plants sprouting out, I'm actually not going to plant those. I've discovered that if it doesn't have that, what ends up happening is it rots in the pot, and that's ginger I could be eating. So I do have some that I left in the kitchen because they didn't have any plant shoots. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna turn my camera back to the pot for y'all so you can see what I'm doing. And if it stays hot enough, I should see these coming out of the dirt. Now this one is weird. I don't really know what to do. I think what I'll do is break it. I don't really like planting it open like that in the dirt. I really would prefer to let that dry out, but I'm gonna go ahead and plant this one. This will be my experiment. See if I prove myself wrong. And kind of like with potatoes, like the bigger piece that you plant in here, the more energy it has to produce more. This little one right here probably won't grow as much as the rest, but we'll see. I'm not going to not plant it. I'm going to go ahead and start covering those up so I can come over here. Yeah, they probably should be spaced apart a little bit more than what I'm doing. I don't know. I've gotten good harvests like this before. In fact, I think I got a better harvest in the pot than in the ground. What you think? Didn't we get a better harvest in the pot than in the ground?
Yes, definitely. That's why I say don't even bother putting it in the ground. I think the looser the soil, the more they grow, just like with potatoes.
And this soil, ginger soil, after the ginger grows and the roots and the tubers and stuff are in here, and these are called rhizomes, by the way. These are not ginger roots. These are rhizomes. The roots, it actually is going to make some roots, but those roots are going to permeate this soil. It's going to all smell lemony like ginger. It's going to be awesome. And then the soil after ginger is so good. I'm just trying to find me one more empty space to put this. But I just wanted to show you how quickly you get your ginger in some dirt. Okay, there's nothing now. But hopefully in a few days I'll be able to give you an update and show you what my ginger is looking like. And go from there. So that's my ginger, y'all. It's in the ground. Now it's just a waiting game. I might water it a little bit more, although that soil is pretty moist with the coconut coir on it. But that's my ginger. Ginger is one of my favorite things to grow. And I hope this pot just gets filled with ginger. So I'll give you an update as we go, y'all. So it's Lady Led. I want y'all to get out there, grow something that you like, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. So it's been, I'll have to check the date to be sure. It's at least been 2 weeks, maybe even 3. But finally, they are making their way through the dirt. Oh, and they have such an awesome lemony smell. I love ginger. And they're a beautiful plant. I hope I get a chance to see these bloom. Okay, I've got some signs that there's some bugs nibbling on them. So I have to keep my eye out and see what's going on. Just out giving them a good water. They love to stay moist. Here's another few weeks later. As you can see, a lot more have come up. I do see some signs that there is something nibbling on my ginger. In the past, I have been able to catch, there it is, little caterpillar looking things. I'm not gonna spray this. I'm just going to relocate him to somewhere else. Sorry, you didn't get to see where he went. No, I really did. I didn't smash him. Not hard. Anyway. So, I just simply relocated him. And I pretty much just try to check every day or whenever I'm out. I just flip him over. But that big fat puppy was just sitting over there having a good old time. But it's okay. The ginger will grow back. Right now, the big thing is keep this water, this heat will do the rest. So that's it. That's how it's coming along so far.